wrestling fans, thanks for clicking the Dreaded Rose report. According to Republicans, it says Barack Obama has caused an earthquake on the northeast corner of the United States. I don't know nothing about it, but apparently it might be true. Alright, David Hart Smith, the eldest son of legendary Hart family, stated on his Facebook account that the Klan is going to be in full force for tonight's SmackDown taping in Calgary, Alberta. He wrote, boarding a flight to Calgary shortly, the Hart family is going to be full force tonight, SmackDown. WWE Hall of Famer Bret Hart is scheduled to appear at the show at the SMACKDOWN, I guess. And he's going to be special guest referee for a street fight between Randy Orton and Christian, which you know somebody's going to get the sharpshooter, and I think I know who it is. Alright, a microsite has been launched for WWE Studios' exciting new crime drama, Inside Out, which arrives in select theaters on September 9th. Hope they select your theater around you. If not, the DVD will be out soon. Anyway, the movie stars Triple H, Parker Posey, Michael Rappaport, Jules White, and Bruce Dern. Darn. WWE released commemorative tickets, by the way, to the John Cena vs. CM Punk and Randy Orton taking on Christian matches from SummerSlam. Jack Tunney, of all things, after all these years, was the trending worldwide on Twitter last night during Raw after mention from CM Punk. Tunney, for you younger people that don't have no idea who that is, he was a former WWF commissioner, and he was a commissioner for a long time. Alright, word is that Vendetta Pro Wrestling wrestlers from California that got the WWE tryouts last week were Cody Christopherson, yeah, his son, AJ Kirsch, and Dylan Drake. There was a referee they got a tryout too. His name is Goggles Goldstein. Also got a tryout. Drake and Goldstein, they were Cody Rhodes' baggers from SmackDown. And I got a feeling soon Booker T is going to lay out one of them. The WWE, you know, the person they already mentioned on Raw yesterday that Triple H didn't use Triple H's phone. Of course, nobody did a verbal call to Nash. And then they mentioned Stephanie, which I mentioned last week. So the only other person may have access to Triple H's phone. Of course, they didn't do verbal thing; they did a text, so you know can't run fingerprints. But anyway, I think it could be Vince. WWE crew member that Kevin Nash shook hands with backstage at Raw last night. He was while he was walking down the hallway was Cale Cole. Who's that? Son of announcer Michael Cole. WWE released new male and female sports stars, superstar shirts, logos, tees, and whatever for John Cena, The Rock, Triple H, Miz, Austin, Taker, Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton, and myself. No, I think I must have done that. By the way, Trish Stratus is releasing her own Yoga Fitness Fusion workout DVD on her website through Canadian retailers this fall. After after Raw went off the air last night in Edmonton, The Miz, R-Truth ran down to help Alberto Del Rio on the beatdown to John Cena and CM Punk. Punk and Cena, of course, fought back, hit their finishers on Truth and Miz, and while Del Rio goes to the floor, Punk got Del Rio's scarf, and Rodriguez was sent to go back in and get it. Punk teased Ricardo like a matador and then nailed him with a GTS, followed by the attitude adjustment for the Cena. Applause. Then they did a cheer off from the Raw crowd where they did a few weeks ago, and Punk got the more cheers than Cena. Cena raised Punk's arm and left while Punk hung around for the fans. It's kind of a strange. They're just getting too close. Cena's going to have to be a heel real quick, I think. Alright, want to hear anything about Jeff Hardy? Anyway, Jeff Hardy, who has not appeared on TNA last 5 months, I guess, announced this evening on his Twitter account that he's going to be on hand for this Thursday's Impact taping from Huntsville, Alabama. He wrote, "Okay, it's official. time to go back to work. I'll be in Huntsville this Thursday with Impact Wrestling. Without Matt. Angelina Love, by the way, appears in an upcoming horror film. Horror, horror film called Dark Rising 2, Summer Strikes Back. As I think I've seen Dark Rising 1, come think of it. Anyway, her character is going to be Rosemary Black. Anyway, she's in the film's cast, which includes Canadian actress Bridget Kingsley, and going to be appearing in public screening this Saturday, I guess, at the Royal 608 College Street, Toronto, Ontario. You can check out the details there if you want, if you're up in Canada. Amidst this thank you message to friends and family offering their support in recent days, Matt Hardy lashed out at a fan on his Twitter who called him a washed up joke. Hardy, whose contact with the TNA was terminated, or not contact, but contract, Saturday, and immediately followed with the arrest for driving while impaired, wrote in response, please best against me and insult and have fun at my expense. You've never done anything, and you never will. This is the way I'm reading it. I'm not just stuttering like normally. While I sit at home with enough money to blast 2 lifetimes, so later your lax ball. Oh, I hope he gets sober. Cookie, who was originally sparingly competed since joining TNA last year, indicated on Twitter that she would like to wrestle more frequently for the organization, which would probably be good for her, since she walks down and gets floored every once in a while. The fan asked her if she was ever going to go do some wrestling. She replied, I've been wrestling since 2003. Where? I don't know. But anyway, just waiting for a shot at TNA. And when asked which diva or knockout she would like to face, she exclaimed, winner, I want a shot at the Knockouts title. A December 1st, December 8th episode of Impact Wrestling is going to be taped that night at the Von Braun Center Arena. And, oh, by the way, Matt Hardy was last appeared, I guess, at the Victory Road pay-per-view March 13th. And competing in TNA, the world heavyweight title against Sting. Anyway, the match was contested under no disqualification rules, including a 90-second, I don't know what that is, as company officials made it audible to cut it short after deeming Hardy was in no condition to wrestle. He was sent home the following day. Now I'm talking about not Matt, but Jeff Hardy. Anyway, TNA star Matt Hardy issued another statement to his fans, following up from the Monday message that where he talked about being reborn with absolute pure life force and all this, feeling the blood of an angel flowing through his, the bullshit stuff. Anyway, he tweeted again saying, thanks to all who have reached out to me recently, 169 texts, nearly 100 emails, 39 voice messages, and 17 missed calls. I'll return them all, thanks. I couldn't have made it without you. My loved ones dragging me into the hospital. That includes Jeff and Beth Hardy and my baby Reeve. Thank you all so very much, and I'm just about ready to cry. I'm saying that, he didn't. Mick Foley was asked on Twitter last night if he could see himself having another match against The Undertaker. Foley replied, I could see me and Undertaker having one more match. Not likely, but I'm going to drop about 50 pounds just in case I get the call. Same here. Anyway, Foley was also asked about the WWE roster. Who he think he can have a good match with. He said, I'm not sure I can have a great match with anyone anymore, but I think I could have good matches with several of the guys in WWE. Mick Foley will be at the main event, Championship Wrestling Base Brawl event in Niles, Ohio, August 28th at the ballpark, Mahoney Valley Scrappers. Also appearing is going to be Jimmy Hart, Al Snow. If you want around that area, check it out. Working title for The Miz and R-Truth's new tag team name is Awesome Truth. I think I'm going to cry again. I gotta go.